How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I played all of my weekend classic games in one video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are already finished with their weekend classic games. I think this mode is a lot of fun. I know there was a little bit of a delay yesterday, but ultimately I think the main thing that I was having challenges with was playing on All-Star and then Hall of Fame and kind of switching back and forth. But that's also because I'm in Silver tier number 2. So I'm kind of like right in the middle. It was Hall of Fame before they did the patch, and then now that rating is All-Star. So it's kind of my fault that I didn't quite get to World Series. But we do have a 1-0 lead here in this first one. And I guess after this first game, there's a glitch or something. I don't really know. Let me know if you guys got a bunch of XP, a bunch of stubs. And I know that some of it was supposed to happen, but I think I got like 180,000 XP towards the second inning program, and I only played this one game. I don't really know if that was the XP I was supposed to get earlier in the year. I know that earlier in the year it wasn't quite tracking. Like the first day I played in the first inning program, I swear I didn't get like any XP, so maybe that's what that was. I don't really know, but we are able to get kind of some insurance runs here in the top of the 8th inning, and I'm really just looking to get this this first win, or at least this first game played, and see what we can do here. See what we can do. I'm kind of going to include all the rewards at the end, but I wanted to see if I could get kind of a streak going. This opponent left in his relief pitchers way too long. I mean, he left in, I guess it was Billy Wagner for a little bit too long, and then he also brought in this Cade Smith and left him in. He's already at 10 pitches, and he finished the last inning. You really have to be cautious of your pitcher stamina, especially with these lower tier diamond cards. And if either player kind of gets into the rhythm at the plate and the PCI is kind of increasing, then that's just a recipe for disaster. You really have to use your mound visits well. You have to take out your pitchers. And there's been ranked games where I've let my starter only go like 3 innings or like 2 2/3 innings. And then I'm going with a different starter, or I'm going with, you know, a couple bullpen guys and then trying to work the clutch attributes and see if I need to go with another starter. But anyway, in this game, we have a 9-1 lead. This opponent kind of gave up a little bit. I really don't know what he's doing with this Cade Smith guy still out there. But we're able to get, a bunch of perfects. We have 22 pitches thrown, and he's given up several home runs here in a row. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. He's just 1 out away, and maybe he's just trying to get the game over with. But I'll take the runs. I know that there's like some type of tiebreaker with runs scored in the leaderboards, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to work my way up the leaderboards, but we'll see. I'll kind of show you at the end of the video as well. But take a look at how many packs and all the different things I got. I know there's double XP, double parallel XP. I know that, but I don't think I'm supposed to get this much rewards after that game, right? 186,000 XP, 26,000 stubs. Now 20,000 of those stubs are from the weekend classic mode, and then all these packs are from different programs, different things. Yeah, I thought I played pretty good, but some of those are just, DD Weekend Classic rewards. But other than that, these are program rewards, multiplayer program rewards. I have no idea, but I will certainly take it, and I'll open those up at the end. So we're going to jump right into the next game. I did not hit this Paul Skeens well at all. This outlier on Hall of Fame was really throwing me off, but we are able to get a 1-0 lead. Now if you look at the scoreboard, it is 6-2. We are getting smacked in this one. This opponent was a good hitter. He had a 3-run homer with Walker Jenkins. I swear I give up a home run to that Walker Jenkins card like every single time. But we are able to try and fight here in the 9th inning. Try and fight, get something going here. 2 outs. We end up losing that last one, 6-4. We'll get into another one. And I'm trying out this Tyler Soderstrom. I'll give you a team update at the end. I was using Jason Varitek, and I think he's very good. But I wanted to get this power hitter, and so far in this game, he put the team on his back. Hit the home run to start it. I was having a tough time against Walker Buehler. That last game was on Hall of Fame. This game is also on Hall of Fame. I actually started the game with the perfect to the warning track with Ellie De La Cruz. End up taking him out. So we're going to go with a pinch hitter here in Jarren Duran. Jarren Duran is in the outfield. Well, at least I was trying to put him in the outfield. For half of this game, he was in at third base and second base because I almost got my pause timer, I guess, almost ran out and almost forfeited this game. So definitely don't want to do that in Weekend Classic. I'd rather play with the guy out of position. I think Jarren Duran was at second base for most of this one. I accidentally took out my only second baseman that I have. So it is what it is there. Didn't actually hurt me at all, so that was good. But then in the next game, right, we won that last one. I was hitting lefty really well. And then I'm facing this Noah Schultz guy, hit another lefty double with Ted Williams. And then my game froze, so I just turned off the PlayStation. I was trying to get this video up. I wasn't going to wait around, but I ended up losing now 2 games. But we still have 2 more left to go, so really trying to capitalize there. I think I saw somebody had like 9 games played already. So even if you play 6, you can still, of course, play way more than that, and you get a pack for each win, and you can kind of work your way up the leaderboards there. I know at the top tier, or I guess at the higher tiers, you get way better rewards for being in the top 10, and those games are probably going to be a lot more competitive. But here in this one, we were able to kind of make the comeback late, tie it up after he scored 2, I scored 2. We take the lead with that Christian Campbell home run, and really that card has just been hitting home runs for me. I'm hitting like 200 with him, and I know a lot of people throw outside corner, righty to him. I've just been hitting a lot better lefty these last couple games. But here we are able to get that win. We'll get into the last game here, going up against the guy with the World Series banner. We got Walker Buehler in the game. Faced him a couple times in this one, or at least recently. Now we're using him, and he's been my best pitcher so far, but not in this game. This opponent definitely could hit the ball. He was a great hitter. This Walker Jenkins card, once again, hits a home run against me. I swear, every single time. It's like Travis Bazzana, Walker Jenkins, might as well be the same player, but they hit a home run against me just about every time. And a lot of people have him because he's free, but also a very good budget card. I was playing some guys that had, parallel 5, their whole team pretty much. But here we're down 6-0 in the second inning. This is the last game right here. We're playing for an 85 overall Live Series Diamond. And then I guess we're playing for the leaderboard points as well. So I'm looking to try and make World Series. I thought that the ranked season was going to be over. But you're still getting ranked points for this type of thing. So I'm sitting at about 700 exactly, 701. I was up to 732, and then I lost those 2 games, right? One with the actual loss, and one with the disconnect. But here we're making a comeback. We hit a 3-run shot with Roman Anthony. He clutched up for me a couple times. I'm batting him last in the order. Pinch hit Manny Ramirez and then went deep. And then later on in the game, he's still in there. Mark Davis is pitching, and his pitch count is getting up there a little bit. I thought that, that swing wasn't really that good. If he had a fresh arm in there, then that's probably an out. But look at his pitch count, right? 17. His stamina is probably in the yellow, nearing the red, if not in the red already. I didn't want to hit R2. I don't want to throw off my timing, my rhythm. And we end up tying the game there with the perfect. I missed one with Anthony Santander, just barely missed one on the outside corner. This one, I did not miss it on the outside corner fastball. And that is, I don't know, I really don't usually hit lefty this well. But when I am hitting lefty pretty well, then that's why I have all these guys that are, left-handed or switch hitters in my lineup. I like it. I like hitting lefty better than, righty. I don't know what it is, but for me, I'm just a little bit better at it. But I'm not usually this good at it. So when this is happening, I want to keep playing, try to get, higher up on those leaderboards. But this opponent is going to take the lead here in the top of the 10th. But he brought in Joe Kelly. I don't really know why he brought in Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly has like a 59 clutch attribute, or at least that's what he was at with his parallel. And maybe the captain boost, I don't know. But we end up walking the game off. And now for the remainder of the video, we're just going to get into some of these rewards. I am going to fast forward through because this is a lot of packs. I think I got about, 55, 60 packs here. If you count them all up, a lot of different things from the program, of course. But I hope you all enjoy this. There's going to be a team update at the end. My team is looking a little bit better as I parallel the cards up. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. All of my Weekend Classic games in one video. Wanted to kind of fast forward through it. Almost like a speed run of a lot of home runs. And also I gave up quite a few home runs. But we end up going 4-2 so far. Until next time, peace out.